You still gotta eat. So even though our budgets are changing, your budget is changing, my budget is changing, we still gotta eat. Take a look at these videos.
Y'all, it is 6:30 at night. I've got to feed my family. The only issue here is we have $2 to our name until we get paid on Friday because being an adult sucks and those bills are going to break you. So I have some popcorn chicken in my freezer, and then I found some rotini pasta, and I don't know, but we're fixed to make something shake. Truthfully speaking, going into this, I typically always know what I'm doing. I have no freaking clue what I'm fixing to do, but I've still got to feed my family. Y'all, let's make some dinner. So I have this thing of popcorn chicken. It was $3.21. I'm going to rinse this off, y'all. I don't wash my chicken with Dawn dish soap. I don't know what the hell people think I wash my chicken with, but I am going to go ahead and rinse this off because I cannot stand the slimy part. For everybody that wants to know why I wash my chicken, it's that slimy shit. It gets me every time, and I just can't do it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start seasoning my chicken. I'm gonna use some pepper, salt, slap your mama. I'm gonna use the bonbon seasoning, the Paws Cayenne Pepper Cajun blend. I don't know. It's really good. We like it. Add a little bit of paprika. Of oil in here too. Go ahead and start cooking this. Y'all, I'm really not sure what I'm gonna make. All I know is it's gonna be some kind of like chicken pasta. I think I'm gonna try to do like a creamy chicken pasta, but I don't have heavy whipping cream. I don't have Alfredo. I don't know. So my water's done boiling. I'm gonna go ahead and add in the rest of the chicken. I don't know who told me to add a little bit of oil in your pasta water to stop it from boiling over. Just know I love y'all for that.
I do the same.
Add about 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm also gonna add about a spoonful of minced garlic. I'm also gonna add about 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour.
She made a little roux.
But I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of the milk that I have.
I felt so good.
Thank you, baby. Y'all, that is bland as hell, so I'm adding some Italian seasoning and a little bit of chicken bouillon powder. I'm gonna go ahead and add my pasta back in. I realized I had a can of petite diced tomatoes, so I'm gonna go ahead and add just some of those in there. Ooh.
This is looking like my meal, almost.
Adding those tomatoes in there just made this go from like a 5 all the way up to a good 8.5. Go ahead and add my chicken back in. I know the color is a little off-putting, but I promise y'all this is so good. Literally, I rate it like an 8.5 out of 10. This might have to be like a new weekly rotation meal. This is so good. Y'all, Nicole was sitting down, she was eating, she goes, this is so good, Mom. That's a win. All right, y'all, dinner's done. Let's eat.
Yes. Hey, sometimes you got to come up with your own concoction. Make your own little meal. Like that was another simple meal. And I love slap your mama seasoning. When she threw that in there, I said, oh, it's going to be a little tasty. Just don't get carried away with it because it is a little salty. But I love slap your mama. So another great idea, right? So just make sure that you take some notes. Make sure you take some notes on some of these recipes because they will come in a clutch. Nice and handy in a clutch. Now, we know that Dollar Tree is now a $1.25 store. It ain't $1 no more. But it still comes in handy. Those Dollar Tree items. Let me not even say that. I was going to say, especially when you go into the movies. I'm not going to say it. But those $1.25 items in the Dollar Tree come in handy, don't they? Now, this next video, just take a look at this one.
Watch until the end.
Yup.
Dollar Tree.
2 of these, perfect. Uh-huh. Nice.
I didn't know they had shrimp.
Yup. 2 of these, perfect. Thank you, Dollar Tree. Time for another budget meal. Yup.
Yup.
TikTok. Here's another meal you can make from the Dollar Tree for $10. Yup.
$10. Asparagus. rib eye steak. Now, I don't eat steak, but a lot of people do. The seasoning at the Dollar Tree be on point sometimes. It be hitting. That garlic and pepper seasoning by that, I think that same brand. I never tried cilantro lime. I might have to try that. Okay, breadsticks look good. The Red Lobster seasoning. I got some in my cabinet. It's pretty good. I like how he seasons his butter. Oh, another Dollar Tree seasoning. I have never seen that. I might have to look out for the spray.
Done, TikTok. Assemble.
Oh,
All right, TikTok, this is what we got. Look at that.
Assemble. That looks good.
Oh, yeah.
That looks good. What you think?
Steakhouse? I think not.
Surf and turf.
Thunder House? Oh, yeah. Yeah, just another one from the House of Thunder. The Book of Thunder. Look at that. I know you guys will appreciate that. Because your uncle do it for you. Yup. This one, TikTok, is a little bit more than $10. This one was like $13, $14. Because the shrimp by itself was $4.
$13, $14.
Yup.
Cheaper
I sure
than a
enjoy
restaurant.
doing these for you guys.
Really good.
So, till we get ready to meet again.
Okay, that was pretty good, right?
Thunder, Maine.
What you think? He seasoned everything pretty well.
Once again.
And it was less than $13 and feeding 2 people. That's a good budget meal. I recently talked about high grocery store prices, job loss, empty ports, struggle meals, poverty, potlucks. I also want to talk about meals that you can try out. I also want to talk about recipes that I've even tried. Like recently I tried enchiladas. One of the easiest Mexican meals I have ever tried, besides tacos. I've never tried anything outside of tacos, so the enchiladas turned out pretty good. The kids liked them. You should give them a try. It was just like tortillas, refried beans, ground beef or ground turkey, whichever you want to use, cheese, enchilada sauce, and chilies. Easy peasy. You just have to wrap them up real tight. Stick them in the oven, 20 minutes, done. After you, of course, cooked your meat and everything. But that was an easy meal. And another thing that I did do recently, another easy meal that I've never done before was I just came up with whatever I wanted to. Basically, I went into the refrigerator. I saw I had like some boneless chicken breast. I cubed it up. I found some pasta in the cupboard or the cabinet. Boiled that, and then I think I just had like a tomato sauce and some other types of vegetables, put it all together, seasoned it up well. Voila, done. A meal. Now this lady, I saw her on TikTok a couple of times. You might have saw her too, right? She's the one who does like Dollar Tree meals. I think her page is called Dollar Tree Dinners. You got to check her out. She has so many recipes on here that you can use in a crunch. If you are on a budget, if you just want to save money, she has a lot of different budget friendly meals. Around Thanksgiving, I think it was last year or the year before, but she did a Thanksgiving casserole. Now, I might not put the green beans in it, but everything else looked pretty good. But it was such a great idea, especially if you are on a budget. Take a look at this video.
I made a 3-course Thanksgiving dinner on a $20 budget from Dollar Tree, and the main dish is what I'm calling the best of Thanksgiving casserole. I started by preparing a package of plain instant mashed potatoes. I swapped some of the water for chicken broth and added milk and margarine, and I seasoned it well with salt and pepper, and this went into my baking dish as layer 1. For layer 2, I added a can of French-style green beans, which I had drained. For a few extra dollars, you could also make this layer into
keep my green beans on the side.
Layer 3 was 2 cans of turkey. I drained them, but I saved the broth for my gravy, and then I shredded the turkey with a fork to make sure there was a little turkey in every bite. Layer 4 was the roasted turkey gravy I made using the broth I saved from the canned turkey and some water. Then for the final layer, I prepared the turkey stuffing mix using the rest of my chicken broth instead of some of the water. I rehydrated dried cranberries by soaking them in water, and I folded them into the stuffing before spreading it on top. I topped this all with a few pats of margarine, and I baked this casserole at 400 degrees for 30 minutes until the edges were bubbling and the stuffing was golden brown. This casserole is the reason I think this is my best Dollar Tree Thanksgiving dinner yet. The richness of all the flavors, the little pops of tart cranberries, then the crispy bites of stuffing on top make it a must try. If you've been needing an easy and affordable Thanksgiving dinner, this is the one to make. Even if you only make this and not the mac and cheese and not the apple pie bars. You've got a packet of mashed potatoes, green beans, 2 cans of turkey, roasted turkey gravy, stuffing mix, and dried cranberries. That's 7 ingredients plus margarine, milk, and chicken broth. 10 ingredients at $1.25 a piece means that just to make this casserole, you're looking at $11.25, which is an absolute steal because this would definitely feed 4 people with a significant amount of leftovers. And if you've been feeling like you're not going to be able to have a Thanksgiving dinner this year because you can't afford to make one, hopefully you can afford to make this.
That was a great idea, and under $11 and feeding multiple people for Thanksgiving on a budget. Would you try it? I would try it. A nice casserole is always a win in my book. When you put everything in a pan, you can feed everybody. That was a win. What you think? And I'm asking you what you think. What you think about them green beans in that casserole? I don't know. But everything else looked good to me. Would you put your green beans on the side or leave it in the casserole? Let me know in the comments. Her dish right there just reminded me of this hoagie place out here, or sub shop, sandwich shop, whatever you want to call it. It's called Capriotti's. They have the sandwich called the Bobby. So on a hoagie roll, you get turkey, cranberry sauce, stuffing, mayo. Either way, it's Thanksgiving on a roll, and it's so good. I love it. But I love cranberry sauce. So when she put that cranberries with the stuffing, I was, yeah, I will have that. And it's budget friendly. Let me know what you think about that meal. Hopefully some of these recipes you can try out yourself. Let me know if you do. And also, if you have your own budget-friendly recipe, put it in the comments. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. Take care. Subscribe if you like, but you know I would like it. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye. I'm going to give you some recipes. You hear my kids? Here he comes. So I can't talk.
I need to talk.
You could go downstairs.
I need to talk.
You need to talk. You could talk downstairs with your brother. You hear me? Ooh, something is in my eye. Now, I know it's not Thanksgiving, but this lady, I have seen her on TikTok a few times. Her channel or page is called Dollar Tree Dinners. And my dinner is ready. If you heard the beep, that was from my oven. I'm cooking chicken tonight. And it's not a budget meal, but I'm cooking chicken tonight.